Okay, everyone, let's review what we've learned so far. Fierce morning routine. It is, I think, almost more imperative than ever that we have some good habits in place to start our day off on the right foot. So F for fierce. Find the awe. Find the gratitude. Find things to be grateful for. Find things that make you go, wow, and think about life in beautiful ways. 2, I am statements or mantras. That's the I in fierce, F-I. I am statements. So I am brave. I am kind. I am forgiving. I am strong. I am doing the best I can. These are the types of I am statements we need right now. E, exercise, woo! Definitely, especially if you're in Illinois and it's cold outside, we need ways to get our blood pumping and get oxygen going to all the parts of our body and really just feeling alive, especially if you're anything like me. I have it be either sleeping or eating a lot, it feels like. And I love sleep, so I don't think that's a bad thing. I'm pretty happy about it. But I also think we need to make sure that we're moving and feeling what it feels like to be active and alive. So if it's cold, put on a coat and go ahead and take a quick walk. Or if you're inside, and especially first thing in the morning, you just want to get in like 25 jumping jacks or 5 or 10 push-ups. Like there's so many online challenges going on right now with activity and things like that. So take part in one of those just to feel your body and to really create the health that you want to see throughout the rest of your life. And then today we are on to the R, if I could write on the screen, R in Fierce Morning, and that is read. Now, for my girls that are in my groups, I always make super duper 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 clear this has nothing to do with school or homework. I do not want you to get up and read your textbook or a novel that you've been assigned. And honestly, I really don't even want you to read a novel that you're choosing, because some of my girls are definitely readers and they would read all morning long if you let them. That is not the type, those are all good things. Those aren't bad things, but that's not the type of morning reading that I'm talking about with your Fierce Morning Routine. Fierce Morning Routine reading is short, less than 5 minutes, and it is inspiring, something to make you think about your day. So I'm gonna give you some examples that I gave my Fierce girls at the last event we had in March, in early March, before all this went down. A couple of things. One of the first ones that I gave them as an option is just a quote. So, or a short saying. So you can Google this and just get a list and print them out and read one a day. You can get a small little book that has one a day in it. You can get all sorts of journals and things that have a quote or a saying at the top of the page of each day. I am pretty certain there's some sort of like inspiration app of the day that will give you a short inspirational little story or something. So any way that you want to do it, but something that's going to inspire you. So if you're religious, a lot of times I tell people, like, use a religious text if that's you. Something that is short and helps you to have a sense of inspiration for your day. I keep using the word inspiration, but it's the accurate word. Okay, so this is one that I gave to them. I said, don't change so people will like you. Be yourself and the right people will love the real you. So think about that for a minute. So it's not just about reading it, but it's about reflecting on it for a minute. Don't change so people will like you, because we sometimes do that, or we feel like we should do that, or we even have a sense that we know what other people are going to like, and so we just kind of conform ourselves and try to convince ourselves that that's who we're going to be. But instead, be yourself, and the right people will love the real you. Oh, what a great thought to start your day. Another one I gave them. Action creates confidence. If you want to overcome your fears, do not sit at home worrying and being anxious about what if. Go do the thing. So again, like helping them gain confidence through just a short little inspirational thing. The other option that I gave them was actually this specific person's story, Mary Edwards Walker, but this comes from the book Goodnight Stories for Rebel Girls. And these are literally one-page biographies of inspirational women. And so it wouldn't take even 3 to 5 minutes at most, to read this story, one of these many, many stories, and then think about like, what's something I can learn from that person? What's something I admire about that person? What's something that I can emulate today that person has taught me from their short story? So that's another idea. Last but not least, I have books like this, and I'm sure you have a lot of different books that are like this. This one's actually from the Champaign Public Library, but where it's a short biography, but you could read just maybe a page or two of their biography. Again, I don't want them to sit down in the morning and read the entire book, but just enough to be encouraged and inspired by something first thing in the morning. So that is the R in Fierce Morning Routine. We are FIER. We are on part 4 of 6. So we have 2 more days to learn about our Fierce Morning Routine. I hope you're following along. I hope you're learning something, and I hope you're implementing some of these things in your life. Talk to you soon. Until then, choose your thoughts, create your life, and go out and change the world.